Hi, I'm Congressman Dennis Kucinich. I want to thank all of you who have come together for this very important United Nations conference on nuclear disarmament and on the hope that the world can finally take a direction to get rid of all nuclear weapons. Your work for non-proliferation and disarmament has been a consistent statement of high moral principles, of an understanding of the underlying threat that nuclear weapons present to our society, and how taking a new direction in standing for existing non-proliferation treaties, in working towards disarmament, how that direction inevitably will help rescue the world. With a new administration in Washington, the Conference of State Parties becomes very important in presenting a global position about the willingness of so many partners in the global community to participate in renewing the structure of existing laws and in taking steps towards our dream of nuclear abolition. All those of you who have worked on the Non-Proliferation Treaty understand that the signatories to the Non-Proliferation Treaty had a dream not simply of ending the production of nuclear weapons, of slowing down the production of nuclear weapons, but of eventually abolishing all nuclear weapons. We really call upon the world and the citizens of the world to understand that this is a moment to take a position for human unity, that we understand and comprehend the world as one, that we are interconnected and interdependent, that no matter what place on the globe we happen to occupy in physical space, that we have a counterpart on the opposite side of the globe who has the same dreams and aspirations for survival that we do. It's possible to get beyond ideology. It's possible to get beyond positionality, to come to a point where we comprehend the imperative of human unity, because it is a commitment to human unity and a belief that we're all one that can help take us to a position where we can't even comprehend, let alone admit, the production of or the use of nuclear weapons. We are at a turning point in world history. Our fate is really within our own hands. And so those of you who have gathered for this important conference have the opportunity to demonstrate once again a renewed commitment, and also to communicate to the new administration in Washington that the world is ready for global disarmament, that it's not simply about non-proliferation or building down. It's about disarmament and it's about abolition. Now that might be far beyond the agenda of some of the people who are listening to me right now. But I can tell you that our commitment to humanity must be so powerful that we must be ready to go beyond existing agreements, that we have to expand the space that is out there so that we can renew our own insistence and commitments to creating a new condition where nuclear weapons are unthinkable. And while we're at it, we need to look at the font of a lot of the nuclear fuel, which is nuclear power itself. Well, this big debate is going on at the UN and elsewhere about the nuclear ambitions of the state of Iran. If we had a real debate about energy and about alternative energy, the use of nuclear energy itself would be called into question as a very expensive use of energy, and we could guide our member nations to a new direction where they're not producing the basic materials from which nuclear weapons are created. I mean, we really have to look at not only national security policy, but also national energy policies in our discussion. This conference then becomes so important as a new opportunity to bring forth the learned discussion of so many people who have dedicated their lives to this essential matter of human survival. I thank you for giving me a moment to just share my thoughts with you. And I look forward to joining you at another occasion in the UN or in your own particular capital, so that we can talk about this imperative of human unity, and we can talk about how one dimension of it is to rescue humanity from this nuclear sword of Damocles. There's so many other things that we have to do to help save the world. But thank you for your commitment to recognizing one of the real threats is the continued existence of nuclear weapons and the continued production of nuclear weapons. So thank you again, and I look forward to joining you at another time.